Watching my nephew learn how to speak over the last year has been a bit like witnessing real-life magic. I mean, just over a year ago, the only thing he could do linguistically was raise his arms and go, op, op, but now he's able to speak and complete thoughts and actually respond to the things you say. Like last week when I asked him if he was a baby, and he just went, I'm not a baby, I'm a boy. Sometimes he's able to do this by constructing entirely new sentences that he's never heard before that still make sense in the context of the conversation. Like the time if I asked him if he wanted a boat for the pool, and he said, I'm not sure about a boat. And even when he speaks with broken English sentences, he's still able to maintain some grammatical structure. Like the time he saw my dog sunbathing and asked, what Kim doing there? Instead of what Kim do dare, which is a mistake a lot of English language learners would make, but not my 2-year-old nephew. Now, it's things like this that will lead people to believe that children are just infinitely better at learning languages than adults are, but that's not really true. I mean, think about it. It's taken him over 2 years to get to I'm not a baby, I'm a boy. Not trying to brag, but I think I could do that. Now, there's a few things going on here. The first thing to realize is that my nephew has a lot more time. He spends every single waking moment of his life learning his first language. But even the most dedicated adults will be spending at most a few hours a day learning their target language. Second thing to realize is that my nephew gets a lot of practice because he's not really worried about making mistakes when he speaks. He doesn't care if he says the wrong verb conjugation in a sentence because when he does, he doesn't get overtly corrected for it. Like the time I got him a bike for his 2nd birthday and he said, Uncle Wal got bike. His mother didn't look at him and go, no, you dumbass, it's Uncle Yuval got you a bike. I mean, she didn't respond in the same broken English that he had just used, but she didn't overtly correct him either. And so he learned to speak without really getting embarrassed. And over time, all those mistakes will just kind of iron themselves out. Now, the third and final thing to realize is that you are probably trying to learn a lot more than a child is. You probably want to have much more complex and in-depth conversation than your average 5-year-old. And so you are trying to learn too much. I mean, I can't tell you how often I hear people say things like, oh, I'm not really fluent. It's not like I can have a conversation about economics. Economics? I'm sorry, were you discussing fiscal policy and bilateral trade commissions when you were 6? The kind of conversations my nephew has are about his blue car and his new bike. You are trying to learn too much, and it is slowing yourself down. I mean, think about the amount of words you could learn if you took equivocate off of your Spanish flashcard list. And remember that you can't learn like a college graduate because linguistically, you are still a baby. So maybe you will have a lot more success learning your target language if you learn to stop acting your age and start acting like a child.